Yellowstone National Park. Each year, more than 4 million people travel from all over the world to experience its canyons, hot springs, and other natural wonders. But beneath the surface of this picturesque landscape lies a deadly disaster just waiting to erupt.
When we think of Yellowstone National Park, we think of Yogi Bear, we think of Old Faithful, but underneath that park, there is a ticking time bomb. There's a supervolcano underneath Yellowstone, the size of Rhode Island.
A volcano that has had an eruption of a magnitude 8, which is the highest category on the Volcanic Explosivity Index, is classified as a supervolcano. This type of eruption can eject more than 1,000 cubic kilometers of magma and ash, not only obliterating everything in its path, but also rendering the surrounding environment unlivable.
When it goes off one day, and it will rip the guts out of the United States of America.
It would blanket much of North America actually with volcanic ash. It will destroy industry, will bring down power lines, will contaminate soil, not just North America, but much of the world. You know, the world really only has about 2 months of food reserves. So if you suddenly shut that off, that doesn't leave a lot of time.
We may prefer to think that the idea of a supervolcano causing worldwide destruction is an exaggerated one. But the truth is that not only is this doomsday scenario possible, it's actually happened before. Sumatra, Indonesia, more than 70,000 years ago. The enormous supervolcano, Mount Toba, violently erupts. Volcanic ash and debris shoot into the atmosphere. Toxic clouds black out the sky, covering the entire planet in darkness.
Toba was a supervolcanic eruption spewing more than 10,000 square meters of rock, debris, volcanic ash into the atmosphere.
Using genetics, we know that only a handful of us survived that cataclysm 70,000 years ago. Maybe 1,000 of us escaped the devastation of the eruption, escaped into the Middle East, and then repopulated the planet Earth as a consequence. So in other words, it was luck. Luck that humanity was not wiped out by a supervolcano about 70,000 years ago.
The devastating power of a supervolcano like Mount Toba is terrifying to think of, as is the fact that 18 such volcanoes exist on the planet at this very moment, including the one that sits beneath Yellowstone National Park.
The last eruption underneath Yellowstone was perhaps 600,000 years ago, but we don't know for sure. We're monitoring it because we know that it will erupt. We just don't know when.
There is one department of the United States government that is well aware of the danger posed by the Yellowstone supervolcano and is taking steps to try and prevent it from erupting. However, the agency best equipped to find a solution is neither an environmental nor a geological department, but actually one that most might not expect: NASA.
NASA has an experiment in mind to drill into the heart of where this supervolcano at Yellowstone is, because we really need to have a mitigation strategy in place.
It's called geoengineering. You would have to dig into the ground 10 miles to inject enough water to begin the process of cooling down that pool of magma. The downside of it is that it could be unstable and it could set off the eruption.